What's up, y'all? It is Dr. Mia, your B3 specialist and board certified gynecologist at Me Bella Wellness Center, where we offer gynecology to women and adolescents, as well as hormone pellet therapy, weight management, intimacy services, total wellness with supplements, and laser hair removal to both men and women. Our goal is to help you live well, age well, and experience everlasting intimacy. And I'm trying to make sure that y'all can hear me because y'all couldn't hear me before. So now I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. And if you can and you happen to be on here, let me know that you can hear what I'm saying, please. Because I just recorded a whole 25 minutes of conversation and no one could hear. So I want to make sure that you can hear now. So I am going to also put in the comments the information to our amazing event. So make sure that you click the link so you can join us for our amazing event that's going to be happening very, very soon. Okay, so it's Dr. Mia, and today we're talking about intimacy and hormones, and we're talking about how you can live your best life and age gracefully and continue to live well, age well, and truly experience everlasting intimacy until you leave this earth. And that's very important to us. So, at Me Bella Wellness Center, we offer all of these amazing services, but at the end of the day, it's very important that you focus on your prevention as well as your screenings so that you can detect disease early so that it's more likely to be cured, and also that we can prevent disease and recognize that there's a problem before it becomes a problem, like with pap smears and colonoscopies. Those two screening tests actually prevent cancer. With cervical cancer, we can recognize slightly abnormal cells and ensure that they never turn into cancer by either removing them or watching them go back to normal. And the same with colon cancer. We can make sure that polyps are removed before they turn into cancer to actually prevent colon cancer. So at Me Bella Wellness Center, we also offer gynecology, making sure that you are doing your proper preventions with mammograms as well as your heart screenings. It is Heart Month. Heart disease is the number one cause of death, and we want to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to prevent heart disease. And those things are going to be improving your weight, maintaining a healthy weight, making sure you're exercising regularly, at least 150 minutes a day, making sure you're getting those proper preventions and screening, controlling your blood pressure, controlling your blood sugars, controlling your cholesterol, making sure they stay in a normal range. And when these things don't happen, it can negatively affect heart disease, but it can definitely negatively also affect your intimacy. In order to have great intimacy, it's necessary to have good blood flow, and you can't have good blood flow if you have uncontrolled blood pressure, uncontrolled cholesterol, uncontrolled blood sugars. If those things are high in your bloodstream, it's going to decrease blood flow to not only your heart, but also to your genitals that help to influence everlasting intimacy. So, as far as hormone balance goes, if you're starting to notice negative symptoms like problems with sleep, decreased desire, decrease in your sex drive, decreased focus and memory, fatigue, joint pain, belly fat, mood changes, mind fog, all of those things are going to negatively are going to show us that your hormones are off balance. And in order to improve the hormones, we need you to come in, do a consult, let us get a thorough history, let us get a thorough personal history as well as family history, get some blood work, get your vital signs, and then based on your history of activity, your age, and your weight and height / BMI, as well as your lab work, we are going to determine a dosing for you. And with the plant-based bioidentical hormone therapy, it's going to be individually dosed for each person. And the goal of the dosing is to ensure that we relieve you of all those symptoms we just talked about, but not so much that it causes negative side effects. So that's why it's so important for you to see a hormone specialist who actually knows how to manage your hormone levels and any other complications that could occur during the process of trying to balance your hormones. So again, it's Dr. Mia at Me Bella Wellness Center. we are super excited that we're going to have a whole day of learning about women's health as well as everlasting intimacy. It's going to be on March 15th at the UAB Hilton downtown. And during that time, we're going to have some amazing experts coming from all over the country, as well as some homegrown experts, including myself. I'll be there speaking, obviously, about gynecology and weight management and hormone pellet therapy, intimacy services, and total wellness with supplements. We'll have Dr. Corey Hartman teaching you how to live your best life. He is my dermatologist, and he keeps me looking young and energetic, and he'll teach us how to care for our skin through the different stages of life so that we can continue to age well. We're going to have Dr. Tracy Short, who is the burn surgeon, moderating that panel. And we're also going to have Dr. RJ, a clinical psychologist, and Dr. Sam, a naturopathic doctor, all the way from Michigan. We also will have Dr. Javara, who is an intimacy and passion expert. And we have Peggy Keebler, who is a certified personal trainer, and she will demonstrate to us different exercises that we can do for our pelvic floor, which is very important in life, in balance, as well as intimacy. And she's going to teach us some stretches and other things that we can do to maintain a healthy lifestyle so that we can experience everlasting intimacy. We also have Dr. Alicia Ellis Cox, who is a psychiatrist. We have Dr. Cree, who is a family practice physician and intimacy expert. And I'll be moderating that panel. It's going to be amazing. We're going to learn a lot. And by the time you leave that conference, you're going to feel comfortable with all the things you need to do for everything intimacy. So talking about hormone balance, again, as you age and mature, women and men will start to notice symptoms like night sweats and problems with sleep, decreased sex drive, decreased orgasms, mood changes, mind fog, joint pain, belly fat. Sometimes, and then as we age, it's an increased risk of heart disease, bone loss, dementia, as well as breast cancer and prostate cancer. Testosterone replacement and testosterone balance, especially and specifically with plant-based bioidentical hormone pellet therapy, has actually shown to decrease the risk of heart disease, breast cancer, prostate cancer, bone loss, as well as dementia. So not only do you feel better and age better, but you also improve your quality of life as well as your health. So again, it's Dr. Mia at Mibella Wellness Center, just talking a little bit about the normal aging process, the perimenopause and periandropause, when the testosterone level starts to decline, some of the symptoms that men and women can experience. And we're talking about the things that we can do to improve those symptoms. So balancing the hormones is going to be key. During your normal wellness and prevention and screening services will be key. Exercising, eating a healthy diet, all of those things are important, but also including intimacy services in your regimen. So for women, doing your O-shot and your O-wave regularly, using your VFit device to maintain healthy, orgasmic, sensitive, lubricated tissue with minimal laxity, where you can enjoy intercourse every time you have intercourse, but also preventing urinary symptoms like leakage of urine, urinary tract infections, the fall down of the bladder, the fall down of the rectum, the fall down of the uterus and the cervix. All of those things are going to be affected by maintaining healthy, strong tissue with good integrity, which is why I have my ladies over 40 to start treating the vaginal tissue at least twice a week at night to make sure that they are maintaining healthy tissue with good integrity so that they don't get what we call old lady vajayjay, which means that the tissue has never been treated. You've lost the estrogen component of the tissue, and now you're starting to have negative side effects like dryness and pain with intercourse, which can affect your desire for intercourse and definitely your enjoyment of intercourse. So making sure that we are doing all of those preventive things, including seeing our cardiologists, especially women. Once you hit menopause and you're no longer making estrogen, testosterone, or progesterone, you need to make sure that you are seeing your cardiologist regularly, having your cardiac screenings, including your echo and your stress test and your EKG, making sure you're controlling that blood pressure. Same for men, making sure you're doing all the things that you can do to live a healthy lifestyle, remembering that heart disease disease is the number one cause of death. So we need to do everything that we can to avoid that. And that includes living a healthy lifestyle. That also includes hormone balance. And we know that men and women who continue to engage in regular physical intimacy actually live longer than men and women who don't. Having regular intimacy also decreases the risk of heart attack recurrence. So it's very important that you do all the things to prevent heart disease, since it's the number one killer, but also doing all of these things will help you live well, age well, and experience everlasting intimacy. So make sure you get your tickets to the event March 15th from 9 until 3. Right now, they are on early bird special, so $50 off. We have VIP tickets as well as general admission tickets. We have some amazing guests that are going to be joining us, some experts to teach us how to live well, age well, and experience everlasting intimacy. We did this event back in 2019. Everybody's been asking me to do it again. It's finally here, March 15th, right here in Birmingham at the UAB Hilton downtown. Get your tickets. We want to see you there. I want you to leave today understanding the importance of hormone balance and understanding that you can experience everlasting intimacy and enjoy intimacy until you die by living a healthy lifestyle, and sometimes incorporating some of these wonderful services like the O-Wave and the O-Shot, and using the VFit device every other day to maintain healthy tissue so you can experience everlasting intimacy, and doing all of those other prevention and screening things, controlling your blood pressure, controlling your blood sugars, controlling your salt intake, controlling your cholesterol levels, keeping all of that in a normal range for good blood flow so you can truly live a healthy, long life with great everlasting intimacy. So it's Dr. Mia. Sorry, I gave y'all so much more information on the one that did not have any sound, but I hope you learned something today. We'll see you on tomorrow for Ageless Intimacy with Dr. Mia and Joseph. And we'll be talking about intimacy. We'll be talking about relationships. And we'll be reminding you about our great event for women. So if you didn't do well for Valentine's Day yesterday, go ahead and get your wife a ticket, get yourself a ticket. If you didn't treat yourself well for Valentine's Day, so that you can learn to live well, age well, and experience everlasting intimacy from all of these amazing local experts as well as national experts who will be right here in Birmingham, Alabama to teach us how to live our best lives. It's Dr. Mia. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.